Yo, what's up guys, vKilljoyy here, and today I'm going to be showing you some smokes and stuff on the map Train on CSGO. I'm not going to claim these and be my own original things, but a lot of these I found from different videos on YouTube. I thought I'd put the ones which I like to use a lot together, so maybe they can help you out when you play on this map. So, first off, we're going to be talking about smokes for the A site, and if you're a full team of 5, if you do all 5 of these smokes, then you've got the site completely covered. You're going to be able to get a pretty easy plant. So, I'll show you all of them. First of all, show you where they're going to land. So, one of them is going to land just about right by there. One of them in the middle by there. One right by there. One by there. And then one on the top by there. So, if you have all 5 of them down, you're going to be covered from anyone by Ivy and the connector, and then you can easily get a nice little plant. So, I'll just show you now where you need to throw these from. So, the first one, obviously you're going to need a smoke for these. First one you're going to need to do is, you come into this corner by here, just wedge yourself all the way up. You see this like little, this middle sort of tower here, or one to the left in. Go all the way up then to the top wire. Hold your grenade and just throw it. Just really easy, that one. Pretty consistent. I'll bounce over and smoke in between there. If you come down, you're very covered. You can't even see around the sides on that one, so that's a brilliant smoke. And the second one, to do the carriage next to it, come up to here, and you're going to wedge yourself in the corner. This can be kind of awkward. Get yourself wedged in right by there, that's good. And go crouch down, and this like white pole on the left here, all the way up until it's roughly the same amount up as is across. And then whilst crouched, again, left click and throw, and you see it's going to bounce there, go all the way down there, and there you go. That side's smoked off. So you have those two. Ivy is completely safe for you. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the next ones are going to get a little bit more confusing, maybe. I know these ones can be a bit harder to pull off because you have to throw for a longer distance. The first one, you want to line yourself up on this corner, and a good way to remember which corner it is. If you look here, all curving inwards, that one's the only one which curves backwards on itself. See, everything else is just going forward, and that one's like, that one's going the other way. So that's kind of a way to remember it. I don't know, I just find this one's pretty easy to spot. So you want to try and get onto the corner as, accurately as possible. Yeah, that's good enough. And then, see this like little divot here, this little divot in the boxes, you want to go and just sort of go like there, roughly, and throw your nade. And that should hopefully fly all the way over there, and a little bit off there. It should really go down into like this little, onto the floor by there. I'll give that one another go after I show you the other ones, because that one's the hardest one, to be honest. That one's the least consistent out of all of them. So you then go up to here. Up to here. The next one you're gonna look out for is this little piece right here. If you look around the boxes, right on the very right side, this little tab here shouldn't be too hard to spot. Just sort of stand on there, doesn't have to be too accurate, and aim at the top of this corner building here, right by there. And again, no need to throw, no need to jump or run, just literally just throw your nade. That'll go out, and this is one which is supposed to land on the middle of the train by there. Completely covers it, so you guys can get in right by here and get a cheeky little plant going. And then the last smoke is going to be, if I can get out a no clip, is if you go up here and go into like this little circle here. They perfectly showed you exactly where to go for this one. I love it. And if you go down, not that top corner, the one just below, and then throw it just like that, that should go across, hit the side of the train, and land right by there. So if you have all of them smokes, I'll redo the third one I showed you by here. I'm gonna go right in that corner, and just in there. You may need to go a little bit more to the right than I did. First off, bounces there, and gets stuck there. It is a really awkward one to do. As you see there, they both went into 2 different locations. Both times I tried it, when I was just practicing this earlier, it did hit pretty consistently. So let's say by there. I'm just gonna keep trying to do this one until it gets right, and then it should bounce over. There we go. Okay, I give up. But if you guys do that, if you do practice it a lot, you can get that into a certain spot. I personally don't. Well, I do try and use that one, and usually in game it works. I don't know. It's a bit weird that. So anyway, those are the smokes for the A site. After you throw them smokes, yeah, as I said, I have 2 gold ivy, people coming through here, 3 people coming through here, and if one of you has an AWP, good spot is just sort of go at the back here, line this wall up with this one sort of, and keep just about there. And what this will do, this will go all the way through, and if anyone's standing by here, you may need to aim a bit lower, bang, they'll be dead, they'll be shot. So, again, go through, sort of stay at the back here, sort of line up them 2 walls, in a sense, and then maybe aim a little bit lower, so maybe like there, bang. You want to try and do this one pretty quick, and that would be a headshot. This guy would probably be dead right now. So yeah, it's a cool little spot, cool little thing, which I think Guardian did it in a pro game once, so you guys can definitely maybe do that into your own game, and who knows, you may get some pretty good results. Now, next we're going to go over to the B site here, and I don't really know too much for the B site. I don't know a lot of stuff for this site, but I do know like 3 smokes, which could be really helpful for you. If you want to wedge yourself up against this corner of this little wall here, you see the door there. You want to aim just a bit to the right, and right at the, on the top point of the door, and then throw your nade, and that'll land just by there. You'll be covered from there. You'll even be covered from connector even. And then a cool thing, instead of trying to go down the ladder, what you can do is you see them little cardboards by there. Just jump, and you sort of like when you jump, hold the left, hold your hold A, turn and hold A on it, and you'll surf on it like you do on the like surf maps. And that way you'll take no damage falling down. It's really, really fast. You don't have to worry about going down the ladder, which makes everything a little bit more confusing. So yeah, so that smoke, jump down here, and then another smoke, which I like to do a lot. You're sort of just running down here. This one could be very this one doesn't have to be accurate at all. Sort of aim, like line yourself up with the door there and go down there. It doesn't have to be accurate. Just sort of like throw a nade like that. Ideally, you don't want to have it going too much, so you can maybe stand, throw at the door there, and bang. That'll sort of block off from connectors. You see, they can't get to you. They can't see where you are. So you're pretty well covered from there. And yes, that's a good one for thrown by there. Then the final smoke, which I know, don't want to drop my Glock. Well, I don't mind. The last one you can do, go up to this box here, and you're gonna want to look for this line. It's gonna line up with these boxes by here. So you just line yourself up on this line. That's this line by there. Should be pretty easy for you to recognize it. You may need to practice a couple times at lining yourself up. And this little, see, there's these this little shelf here. You're gonna want to line yourself up with this like back little post by there. So if I get up to there again, lined up with this one, I'll line yourself up with that back post there, go all the way to the top line, this top rail here, and you're going to want to walk forward a little bit, and then throw. And then what should happen is it'll go right by there, so you'll be covered from, the back trains there. So you have a person, smoke there, and smoke on top. The only area uncovered is by here, but people don't often go like at the end and watch here, because it's pretty awkward and pretty uncovered. So those are all the smokes I know. I do, however, know a wallbang spot, which can be pretty awkward to pull off, but if you do, you'll probably get vac banned as well, but it is a pretty cool one to do. So if you have it, you're gonna need a teammate for this, because I'm using no clip, I can sort of fly around and show you. You have a teammate standing like right on here sort of thing, right there. But me, I'm just gonna float up. In a second. Oh, I turned off no clip. So you're gonna go up, and you'll be standing on the teammate. He'll be standing, fully, so you'll be on top like this. What you're gonna do is you're gonna line up this line with this curve by there. Okay, and you would be a little bit further down, I do believe, like that. And yes, these, this cabinet by there is lined up with this sort of like pane by there. And obviously I can't quite get the height which you'd be at, accurate for this, because obviously I don't have a bot to help me out, or a teammate. So roughly by there, and then line yourself up. You see there's like this little arrow here you can see in the wall where I tried it earlier. Yes, a little sort of like curve by there. Just want to go up a bit and sort of line it in between there, this like little circle there and that. Roughly there, go up a bit, and bang. That should go through, and if you do, practice the lineup a bit better, and then you may actually be able to hit the guy, say, standing on connector. If you do hit this though, I do think you might get vac banned. People probably will think you're cheating, but I mean, it's a pretty cool lineup, which if you can get, if you can hit it, would be absolutely insane. Could even, if you won the round with it, that'd be absolutely mental. So I'll just show you again. You can line up them cabinets there, sort of look like there-ish. Bang, just about got through there. So you could do some damage if they're low, maybe able to finish them off. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video on train, showing you off some pretty cool smokes and stuff you can use. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below as always, and subscribe for daily content. I've been the boy vKilljoyy, and I'm out, guys. Peace.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
No.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Shit, I'm out.